Hello and welcome to our podcast. I'm Risa.
And I'm Ariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters. As a reminder, this podcast is rated T for teen for strong language and mature themes.
If you would like a podcast that is that does not have strong language and its themes aren't mature so much as just Nancy Drew, then go on over to hers very own podcast, Unlocked. Do you know what they're doing right now?
They talked to another voice actor.
Oh, did they? Do you remember which one it is this time? We are terrible at this.
I know they were in Legend of the Crystal Skull. I think it's Henry Bollet. That's who it is, I think. They're talking to Henry's voice actor. And I know.
Well, then I'm sure people loved it. Because everybody loves Henry for some reason.
Yeah. I don't know. I really wish they'd tell us, like, exactly who they're talking to.
Right.
In emails. Because instead of just being like, she talks to someone. And I'm like, I don't know names.
Damn, he talks to this person. Great. Good for her. Some
random person off the street. You know.
Tammy talks to the homeless person outside of her interactive studios.
I mean, you know.
Actually, that might be an interesting interview. That might be an interesting one.
So, what are we going to talk about today, sister?
I'm apparently purposefully avoiding it because I still feel traumatized from this game. We're talking about Trail of the Twister.
Trail of the Twister. So, if you guys missed it, Ariana just played Trail of the Twister this last week, over 4 nights, and we're not sure what it was about.
I don't think it was about anything.
So, let's just get started.
In fact, hold on. I'm sorry, before we even get into it, I just remembered, why was there a person randomly in the dark during that one night when we woke up to the alarm?
Nope, never got answered.
Just sneaking around? Was it Debbie just like sneakily looking at her papers? Look at this, I got offers. Like, what the fuck was that?
Literally never explained, and she never asked anyone about it either.
There are so many questions that Nancy does not ask in this game. Anyway, let's get to it.
Yes. So, what do we like about it? The music was good. I liked the music. The music has a very Shadow Ranch vibe to it.
Yeah. I was going to say, basically, it just sounds like it stole from Shadow Ranch.
And you know what? It's fine. It's a good thing to steal from.
Yes. Although, don't call yourself an original soundtrack.
No, definitely not.
If you're just going to steal. Some people
on Tumblr were saying they enjoy it because it's not a mystery. It's just a slice of life. Just doing everyone's chores for them.
I don't want a slice of life in a Nancy Drew game. I want a fucking mystery.
You know, this is a great game if you like doing chores for people. If you are, you know, Cinderella.
Okay, like, I guess it is a direct response to people saying, well, hey, you know, the plot's all well and good, but where are my puzzles? Like, because, you know, there are those games where it's like, there's no puzzles in this game.
It's true. This is the exact opposite of Secrets Can Kill that you played before that, where there were no puzzles. And
just a fucking bulletin board after bulletin board.
So they were just like, hey, you know what? Actually, this was completely, like, right next to each other and everything, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it goes Trail of the Twister, then Secrets Can Kill Remastered, then...
Yeah, because I was very confused when we got to the end, and it gave me the exact same, preview.
Yeah, the teaser trailer for, Shadow at Water's Edge. You were just like, wait, am I going crazy? Am I having a stroke?
Wait a minute.
No.
No, but yeah.
So, the things that we can say we like about this game, we can count on one hand, on 2 fingers. So,
2 fingers.
What do we not like about this game?
Literally everything else.
Literally everything else. The plot was promising. Like, I remember hearing about this game, thinking it sounded really cool, but they completely ruined it in execution.
Did they even execute anything? Or did they just, like, Like, I don't feel like any trigger was pulled when it comes to this game. I feel like they, like, loaded the gun, and they made us clean it, and they made us do a bunch of, like, maintenance on it, but they never let us shoot. We never actually pulled the trigger on a fucking plot.
Yeah, that's, yeah, pretty much. And they made storm chasing boring.
They made storm. I don't know. Okay, they didn't make the storm chasing boring. The very minimal storm chasing we did was not boring. It was infuriating because it was with absolutely stupid people yelling at us to fix stupid puzzles that had no business being there.
Hey, can you do a renogram so I can turn my camcorder back on?
I just want to point out that I was sitting there for like 20 minutes doing that puzzle.
Oh, yeah.
So there is no way he caught a bit of that tornado.
Nope. But that's okay. That's fine.
I know technology can be confusing, but this is too much.
No, it's really, really too much. Yeah. Chore Simulator 2010.
Yeah, Chore Simulator 2010.
If you do want a game where you just have to do chores for everyone, this is your game. If you like feeling like the intern, then yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
This is the game for you.
All of the blame, none of the excitement. You go right for it.
That's the new tagline for this game. Trail of the Twister. All of the blame, none of the excitement. I mean, it's such a...
I think that's why when the game first came out, they spoiled who the bad guy was.
Yeah, that was awful. On the Amateur Sleuth blog for the weekend puzzle, they literally told us who did it.
They did. Like, it was the answer to a like letter jumble. Yeah. It was like, are you kidding me? So now we know who the bad guy is before we've even played the fucking game. And they backtracked like, no, it could be a misdirect. It was like, no, you assholes, you
just ruined it.
But I think that's why they gave us the killer to be, or you know what I mean, not killer. Well, he would be if Nancy hadn't, woken up.
It's true. Yeah, he does try to kill us.
He tries to murder Nancy Drew.
But who doesn't?
But yeah, that's why they gave us the killer, because it was like, you don't gotta solve any mystery, honey. Don't worry about it. Just do the puzzles. Don't get any of the satisfaction of figuring out who the bad guy is.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's just ruin the plot for you, and what plot anyway? So it's to
fine.
Be fair.
There wasn't a plot to ruin. Don't worry, you guys. Fuck you.
Yeah. That is, yeah. As you put in, like, so much of here, it's like, you didn't have to do a majority of the things in the game.
You didn't. There were whole things that I didn't do. I never played a single, well, I guess I partially played a single level of Land Rush. Mm-hmm. Don't have to do that. I never figured out where to get that coin for the jackalope fighting. I didn't even have to talk to PG Krolmeister any more than the one time he calls you in the cornfield or whatever.
Yeah. Because every time you called him, he was like, why are you calling me, Andy?
Why are you calling me Andy? Well, that's a good question. Hold on, let me think about it, because even then, I can't talk to him about the things that are actually going on. There's just... It's like, hey, do you know how someone could... Is it possible for someone to mess with a GPS? Why, yes, because that's what just happened to you. I believe it is possible. I'm fine. I'm traumatized by this game.
You just seem so attacked. You're just like...
I felt attacked. It was just like... Oh, and I didn't even have to buy candy. I didn't buy a single bar of candy. What was the fucking point of having to collect all those goddamn paw pennies if all I did was buy cheese a few times?
What I love, these are pop pennies, right? These are pennies. You were getting paid like 40 pennies, 40 cents a circuit board?
Yeah.
That's shit.
Yeah.
That is shit rate, man.
Yes,
fuck you, Chase.
In fact, actually, for the most part, it was like, oh, you get 5 cents for this one. And then it would like go up as you went up in the levels, and it was like, you get to level 4, and it's 40 cents, and it's like, no.
Oof. 40 whole cents.
Well, and even then, no, actually, it was like literally 5 for each one, and so you, like, I would have to do a bunch of them to accumulate the 75 fucking cents and that doesn't even buy you a goddamn cheese thing. I'm so frustrated right now.
You did have to get a lot of cheese. Because you know what was missing from this game? More mice.
More mice. We're not even going to explain to you how this trap works, or why it changes layout every single time. We're certainly not going to explain why it looks like just a normal cage from the outside, but it has a bunch of, like, tunnels connecting, and you switch them around, and somehow you don't get bit by the mice when you're turning them on the little dial. What is happening?
Plot twist. The real killer was Nancy after she saw the filing system they used.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
I would snap and kill people with that.
Yeah.
This is my filing system. It's cryptic, but you're gonna do it.
It makes me think of, in the IT crowd, you know, the one where they have the funeral for Mr. Renham, right? Mm-hmm. And in it, he's giving notes to his secretary post-mortem, and he's like, and please now file things alphabetically. That rhyming scheme was just not working. And that's what it makes me think of.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the dialogue was terrible.
Yeah.
Hey, Nancy, it's late. You want to call it a night? Hey, Nancy, it's late. You want to call it a night?
I got an idea. Bitch, how about you change it from light to dark if you're going to pretend that it's nighttime?
I know. That was the worst part. It's like, hey, it's late. Hit the sack. And then it's like, it's still light out. The birds are chirping.
It's like, I know that I did, like, the chores that make it so that I can go on to the next day, but, like, I still have chores that I can do. So don't you fucking keep telling me to go to bed if I've still got these things. And here's an idea. Instead of every time I try to talk to you saying, I still need that filing done, just talk to me. You're not, like, holding... Ugh. Okay.
No, she was holding back information from you until you...
She was holding information ransom.
Yes. Yes, she was. Because she is passive-aggressive.
I am not saying another fucking word to you until you file my shit. Like... And she's supposed to be the laid-back, cool one.
So, let's move on to... Who's our favorite character? I say Pa. Despite the fact that we torment him the entire game, no one...
Maybe he didn't lie to us.
He is an old man who is, like, dealing with his grief in a poor manner, but that doesn't mean we should torment him the entire time. Like, we read that stupid article about how Ma died before we even met Pa. And then we still just asked him every time we went in, so where's Ma? We never got him to talk about it.
Is it giving him candy that makes him, like...
I have no idea.
End up admitting? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I don't care to find out.
No, definitely not.
So if anybody knows, let us know. Because...
Yeah.
I'm not testing this out. I'm not going to fucking earn more pennies, and... Although I guess I could use the cheat that I was told exists.
Yeah, the cheat console.
The cheat console. I had no idea that existed.
Yeah.
Not that I'm ever going to remember in any other capacity.
No. So that's our favorite character.
No, hey.
Because he's the least offensive.
I disagree.
When he
My
asks
favorite
us
character.
to do something, though, he asks us to do it. He doesn't... You know?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, could you do this for me? And I'm like, yes! Thank you for asking! Instead of
and in
saying,
all
hey, Nancy,
fairness-
do this for me.
In all fairness, it's because I didn't turn around and try to go out after he asked us to catch the mice. Because if I had done that, he would have locked us in there. Like, hey, Pa, I can't get out. Oh, I'd be happier if you just, didn't come out until you had all those critters all rounded up. So, if I had done that, it wouldn't have been him asking us. It would have been
Him holding
saying,
us
you
captive.
fucking stay in that goddamn room until all those mice are captured. Trapped us.
Yeah.
But no, my favorite character is PG Krolmeister. Thank you very much. Mr. Brain in a Jar is my favorite.
He's definitely interesting. He's also, it's like... It's very weird, though.
Why?
It's just, why is Krolmeister of Krolmeister Company hiring us? Is that really the best course of action?
Yes. I don't remember why he hires us.
Maybe he just knows Carson. I mean, that's pretty likely.
That's usually way...
how Nancy gets jobs is by having a rich daddy. So
jobs, internships. It's like, oh, yeah, it's because Carson, got some people to drop some horrible lawsuits against Krolmeister. How did you feel about the Krolmeister salad cannon?
Yeah.
Good, that was a test. You were paying attention when your father was dealing with those lawsuits.
So those are our favorite characters. Who's our least fave?
Literally everyone else.
Literally everyone else.
I had thought before we played the game, I had thought maybe Chase.
Yeah.
Maybe Chase was not so bad. And then we dealt with Chase, and I went, fuck you, you fucking, like...
First of all, apparently he was supposed to be a local. Apparently he was supposed to be a local. People in Oklahoma don't talk like that.
People in Oklahoma do not talk like that.
Full Cajun.
That was
full Cajun accent. And then he's talking like, that's what they say around here. And I'm like,
my great-granddaddy saw it in action. It's like, you are not from Oklahoma, sir.
Really, really not. That's not. We have family from Oklahoma. We know what it sounds like. And that's not it.
That is not it.
Frosty, shut the fuck up, is just every single time he said anything, I was just like, I need this conversation to be over.
Flames. The side of my face. I hate every time I see his face, every time I hear his voice. Just fucking fix it yourself, Frosty, you piece of garbage. I'm fine.
If he has to have been the one to set up his camcorder with that kind of password.
This is how you fix it. Why?
An 88. 88.
Jesus.
Was that necessary? Okay.
It was not necessary.
Back to people, not puzzles. We'll get to puzzles. Oh, we'll get there.
We'll get those.
We'll get there. But Frosty, just infuriating. And Snowman, his head is so big. It's very concerning.
Yes.
Milkbeard, as everyone was calling him. Milkbeard. He is terrifying. And I am glad he didn't get tenure. And he's definitely that professor where you won't go to his office hours, not because you don't need help in his class, but because you're terrified of him and being in a room alone with him.
It's like, I will just ask everybody else in class until I figure it out. I'm not bothering to go to your office.
Oh yeah, pretty much. It's like, I will Google instead.
Right.
I would call someone on the phone.
He is a... right? Just no.
I would call my local librarian.
He's a paranoid motherfucker. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
They're always scheming behind my back. And then there's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to calm down, Scott.
You're just like,
Sure. Please don't kill me. Then he tries to anyways.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And then Debbie. Debbie, Miss, let's hit the hay. Hey, Nancy, I know that what you did is correct, and I know that you actually fixed it, but I'm going to yell at you about it anyway, because, I need to cover my own ass.
Mistakes happen. Just own up to it and deal with it. Fuck off, Debbie. You're fucking wrong, and you're a fucking lying bitch, and I hate you, and I want you to die in a horrible tornado with Frosty in the vehicle too, and it gets like thrown against a tree, and you're just mangled and monologuing when I'm supposed to be getting Scott. And not only is she monologuing, but she's monologuing about how she knew he was the bad guy. She's like, oh, I figured, and I knew that it was his fault that Pete got injured, and yet you let me follow his fucking orders and go out into the stupid storms? Like, really? Really, Debbie? You're gonna own up to this shit now? Because that makes you culpable.
It's true. It's
Debbie
just
belongs in jail.
Gross negligence. I don't know why she got hired. Also, all she has is a master's degree.
Jeez.
I'm just saying. Okay, so what was our favorite puzzle on the game? My question was, did you have fun doing any of them?
No, I felt horribly miserable doing every fucking puzzle. I wanted to die. I went to do the stream on both Thursday and Friday, and I wanted to cry both times. I would never have that happen with these kids. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna stream, But no, I was like, oh yeah, we go and do this now. And it's like, you have to stream. I was like, no. I don't want to do this. So no, I did not enjoy these puzzles.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, none of them looked fun to me either. Every single time you did one, I was like, what is this? What are you doing? Why are you sucking prairie dogs up in a vacuum? And why does it work like that? Why do they keep getting out? Why do they keep getting out?
Like, I know that he said that if you suck on one where there are empty ones, that they would get out because there'd be a lack of suction. But I wasn't sucking on empty ones, and I don't know why they would, like, randomly be, oh, it's these 3 ones, and then I suck on one of the other ones, and then it's like, oh, it's just this one. And yet some of them got out because there was no suction, but that didn't work because there was suction. There was a fucking prairie dog there. I hated that one so much. I was just... It didn't help that I was really upset about having to vacuum up these prairie dogs. I was like, they're dying.
Yeah.
Their little lungs are exploding.
Yeah. If you have enough suction to pull them up, then they're suffocating.
They did.
But, they ran away.
Sorry. Just imagine trying to release them and then thump, 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 thump.
Oh, God. Oh, that's terrible. That's awful.
This game is horrible.
But were there any that you were okay with? You didn't actively want to kill yourself during?
I was actually okay with the circuit boards, but that was like a mini game.
Yeah. I
guess it was kind of puzzly. It was sort of like Minesweeper, and so like that was pretty easy. So that was kind of nice and mind-numbing for the most part. The mousetraps were convoluted and tedious, and you had to wait for forever for the mice to move. But
they were cute
animations.
Yeah. The little mousy, when they did that. It was cute. I mean, it literally just looked like they took, like, video of a mouse and then just
textured
kind of
it.
Put it in to the game. Yeah. Like, it looked really badly put in every single time. Like, when someone was...
They used the same animation on every fucking... It was like, just plop it down. It was like clip art. Just there we go.
We're way too busy remastering a game to finish this.
We're too busy.
Just too busy.
With fucking bulletin boards. We can't do that.
What was your absolute least favorite puzzle?
Oh my god. Probably the Renogram.
Yeah, the Renogram was difficult to watch, I have to admit.
For those who didn't, like, watch me because they didn't feel like watching somebody flounder with a children's game, they're like, I don't want to watch this grown woman throw her life away. It's okay. What happened was I had to, because Frosty yells at you constantly during it, and you have horribly suspenseful music going on when you're just trying to... And I just took out my earbuds and threw them down and went, okay, that's so much better. It was just...
Yeah.
That was awful.
That one looks terrible. That one and the filing system.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? It was a filing system, like, it was stupid because it's a filing system, but, like, it was just basic logic.
What's wrong with alphabetical?
What?
What's wrong with alphabetical?
I don't know. I ask my boss that every fucking day. But... No. But, the absolute worst was the key puzzle at the very end of the game.
Yeah, take 3 guesses and then you die.
You just get 3 rando guesses, and it's not even like the key, it's not even like in, Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone, when there's the one key that you're looking for that it's like, oh, that's definitely it, you can tell because it's you know, that puzzle. You don't look at me like I'm crazy.
I know what you mean. I know what you're talking about.
It's not even like that. But the key doesn't even, like, match the keyhole or something. There's nothing, like, there's no telltale, like, oh, there's a scratch on it and there's a scratch on there, so I can figure it out. No, it's just take 3 rando guesses and die a few times before you figure it out.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty much it. Just die a couple times. It's fine.
I was like, fuck you. I didn't even bother to read the second chance screens for those ones. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so what's your crackpot theory about the game then?
My crackpot theory is that Scott was being drugged. They were giving him, like, vitamins, kind of, and what it actually was stuff to, like, boost his aggression and make him erratic, and so they were drugging him.
So
they were putting it in the milk that got in his beard or something. So that's why he was, like, all, like, erratic and aggressive and oh, I didn't make 10 Europeans. And that's also why he let his beard look that way. So yeah, that's my theory. Debbie was drugging him.
Debbie was the real culprit.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
What's yours?
Mine is that Ma didn't die. She ran away with a cute cowgirl.
The town couldn't stand it. They're like, what do we tell Pa? She died in the storm.
I mean,
you mean that little storm that passed through? Yes.
Yep, exactly. Yep, that's exactly what happened. So, this is...
I'm just imagining the interviews afterwards. Like, Yeah. Oh, you never know what could happen. And Scott's using it as his platform for, no, we gotta have a better warning system. And everyone's going, you realize that she didn't really die. We're not revamping the system because of a fake death. No, you gotta sell it. You gotta sell it, guys. I hate this game.
So that's us talking about Trail of the Twister. We don't take constructive criticism. Or any kind of criticism, constructive or not, about this game. Our opinions are infallible.
If you have a differing opinion, you're wrong.
Just shove it up your ass.
If you have a different opinion, watch my stream first, and then tell me I'm wrong.
Yes, exactly. But if you want to talk to us about something completely different, you can reach us on our Tumblr, our Twitter, our SoundCloud, our YouTube, or our Twitch. You can stop in at any of our streams and talk at us, and we'll probably talk back to you, unless you're that person who keeps asking for foot pics.
In which case, stop.
So, you can also subscribe to our Twitch channel, which that gives you access to our little emote. And now, if you want to support us, you can also buy us a digital coffee over at Ko-fi.com. So that's ko-fi.com/Krolmeister Sisters. And, you know, you can do that.
Ko-fi.
Yeah, I know. Ko-fi. I don't know.
Ko-fi.
Everyone calls it.
It's probably supposed to be pronounced coffee.
Oh, probably.
Like, I keep seeing it and going, Ko-fi. Ko-fi. Ko-fum. I smell the blood.
So, just as a reminder, I'm Risa.
I'm going crazy, but I'm still Ariana.
And we're the Krolmeister Sisters, and we're asking you guys to stay sleuthy.